morning, Chicago Cubs fans. We are back with another edition of Cubs Daily presented by Fan Arch. My name is Steven Ryan. The Cubs squeak out a good win yesterday, 3-2 over the Angels of Los Angeles / Anaheim, wherever you think they are from. We had some big moments from some key players yesterday, like Kyle Tucker getting off the home run schneid, Pete Crow Armstrong with maybe the clutchest hit he's had all season. We're going to preview and discuss some potential September call-ups for the club, and then we'll preview game number 2 later on tonight. But before we get into all that, just want to give everyone a big-time thank you, shout-out. Appreciate every single one of you guys sharing your thoughts and comments. I truly do appreciate it. I love engaging. I love discussing baseball with all walks of life, essentially. You know, whether you agree, you disagree, I totally enjoy it. So, Cubs 3-2 win yesterday over the Angels. You love to see it. I thought this was a really, really good win for the team. And you're like, Steven, 3-2? That's not impressive? Well, I don't think victories are easy. I don't think winning baseball games are easy, personally, and especially at the major league level. I think it was very good to see Kyle Tucker hit a home run, get some power, get some lift out that bat. He was squaring the ball up last night. Obviously, I think he rolled out the first, but there was a line drive he hit foul. He was seeing it a lot better last night, and obviously hitting that home run probably felt like he lifted a whole weight off his shoulders, which you love to see. Javier Assad did really, really well as well. He went for 6 innings. He did give up the home run to Yoan Moncada, but 6 innings, 1 run, that's all you can ask for from your starting pitcher, right? I can't imagine him doing much more, albeit being our 5th starter and all that. And then, what did you say here? PCA, the go-ahead solo shot in the 9th to get the job done. Another part of the game, again, that it frustrated me yesterday too. Runners in scoring position, right? I think we all wish that the Cubs would just take advantage of it when you can, right? If you're going to have that many runners on base, let's go and get those runs. Again, you're not going to get them all. You're not going to go perfect for runners in scoring position, but taking a look here at the box score with everybody. Let's see here. The Angels were 0 for 1. The Cubs were 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. That we need to, if we get another hit, this game could be 5-2 or 5-2, and it's like, wow, that was a lot easier of a victory. Also, good shout out to Daniel Palencia, who looked electric last night. Gasolina was on point. The last batter, he didn't even throw him a fastball. It was Yoan Moncada. The guy had 2 home runs all night long, and he threw him nothing but sliders. Nothing but sliders. He pumped one past Mike Trout. I feel like that was a tremendous confidence booster for the young man. Just to blow one by, maybe one of the game's best hitters ever. That was awesome to watch. So, good victory in my opinion. I know the Angels aren't the world beaters of all time, but wins are wins at this point, and we need them. We need them desperately. We're trying to maintain that wild card position, and I think we did just that. So, the big key, though, yesterday, besides the pitching doing what it's done pretty much all season long, which was pretty well, both PCA and Tucker ended massive, massive home run droughts, right? Tucker, I think his last home run was like July 2nd or something like that. It's been about 25 games, they said, since he last hit a home run. Maybe not July 2nd. But either way, it's been a long time since Kyle Tucker's went yard. PCA, the last time he went yard was in July as well. They'd both gone the whole month of August without a home run, and this team was still middling at 500. I know some comments have said the Cubs do depend on the home run ball. Depend might not be the right word. I think it's a strength, but I think we all understand, too, that home runs are not guaranteed. Home runs come and go. Home runs are seasonal, right? And they're also contagious. It's like allergies. When you hit one, you can hit a bunch. Usually home runs come in bunches is what I've learned. So if you see a guy hit a home run one day, hit a home run the next day, usually over the next 10 games, he might hit a couple more as well. So, yeah, Cubs, maybe they depend on home runs, but here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Home runs are what matters in the postseason, okay? Power wins in the postseason. Good pitching and hitting bombs, okay? That is what you are going to need if you want any success in October, okay? That's just what I've seen, right? The Rangers a couple years ago, they powered their way to a World Series appearance. The Diamondbacks, they powered their way there as well. The Phillies bashed their way to the World Series too. The Astros, all those ALCSs, that's because they hit bombs, okay? They don't bunt the guy over. They hit 2-run, 3-run home runs. So, again, this is really, really important for the Cubs to get going in that category. I don't care if it happens not now. I need it to happen in October. So PCA and Kyle Tucker getting off the schneid, huge, huge, huge for this ball club. So let's see if they can roll that momentum over into today's game, and we shall see. But Kyle Tucker looks like he is starting to feel a little bit better. PCA was doing really solid in the Pirates series. He had some hits in the Brewer series, and now he hit that home run in this series as well. So hopefully, we're starting to build that momentum and start building up success towards October. That's what I'm liking to see. So September is around the corner. As of recording, this is August 23rd. 8 days until September call-ups are in effect. Now, a few years ago, the rule used to be you could pick anyone from the 40-man roster. That is no longer the case. You're only going to get up to 2 selections here for the club. So I'm curious as to who you guys should think the Cubs should call up. I feel like one is a given. I feel like we need to see Moises Ballesteros, okay? Need to see the kid up here. I think his bat is going to be impact. It's going to help this offense maintain continuity and success throughout the month of September. Now, the second one, that is up to you guys. I'm going to go with Kevin Alcantara. I know, Steven, very cliche, very obvious pick here, but we need to see what we got with the kid, right? We need to see what is available with him. If we need to be able to trade him, it's a risky front on our part because we could be potentially exposing him to Major League pitching. That could devalue him, but at this point, you didn't trade him. You know, we need to see what the kid can do. And obviously, I'm hoping that Owen Casey can still remain on the squad and continue to play and continue to contribute to the success of this team. Fun note, though, you need to be on the roster as of September 1st, I believe, to be eligible for the postseason roster. So I don't think they can call you up on September 1st and then you're good to be on the roster. I need to double check that rule personally. But if you're on the roster as of August 31st, if you enter the roster on September 1st, then the Cubs, you should be able to be on the postseason roster if you make it. So those are the September call-ups. I'm thinking, I know Jonathan Long is a possibility. I believe Ben Cowles, another guy they've thought about. You can only carry a maximum of 14 pitchers. I don't think the Cubs have any more pitching in the minors that's really up to snuff for the major leagues yet. Like, I know Jackson Wiggins is one of our top prospects. I'm not sure if he's going to be up there quite yet for this club, but either way, Cubs have some moves to make. They can help supplement this current roster and help them succeed towards the end of the regular season. So, Game 2 tonight, we got Cade Horton on the bump in LA versus Mataroso. Mataroso does not have a lot of success. He's at above 5 ERA. Again, the matchup, it dictates the Cubs. That doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. This is baseball. We all know how this works. But Cade Horton has been awesome. He did get, he was removed from that game against the Brewers, but looks like he's still on target to make his scheduled start. So hopefully the blisters have calmed down and he is ready to go out in LA and dominate these guys. All right. So we have a chance to win a series tonight. That's all you can ask for is if you stack on series wins, momentum will be in your favor. So I want to give a big shout out to everyone who continues to watch the show. I appreciate every single one of you all, and I will be back tomorrow with another one.